experience in the field was like really, really cool because I got to like test my health knowledge and like kind of put things that I'd learned in the classroom into practice, but I also did things that I never would have gotten the chance to do anyways. Like my main role there was to write the sales training manual, and I'm not a business student at all. Like I've never sold anything before, but they really put a lot of trust in me, and that gave me a lot of confidence to kind of like do really good research and like formulate my own sales training manual from scratch.
Our group did a social impact survey. We kind of like improved one they had previously existing. We worked on expanding their community expansion module, developing that, and my project was I created like a screening survey and an interview guide for the community organizations that RegSearch is partners with to use.
We went and kind of went with resellers and did their promotional activities, whatever they were doing. And so most we were with for about a day, one we were with for a week, and another we were with for 2 weeks. And so we just went around and did whatever they were doing, whether it was visit customers, making promotional like sales pitches, meeting with communities, or just like talking with individual people. We just kind of did whatever they did. So we were trying to find out what the customers valued in the filter, if people weren't buying the filter, why weren't they buying it, what sales activities were really successful and what tended to not work, and kind of like assemble all of that. And then our like final thing that we're supposed to make from that is like a sales manual to give to all of the resellers.
Every time we did interviews, people would graciously welcome us into their home and like give us their couch to sit on. Or like one time we did an interview with this woman, all she had in her house was her bed and like a chair, so she like let us sit on her bed, which was kind of weird, but like very sweet of her to just like completely welcome us into like the most private part of her home.
That Reese said that like stuck with me is like they want people to like see like the humanity in the bags that they make, and I mean they're like nice quality bags. If you guys have seen them, they're really cute and things that people would want to buy. But I think that one of their like purposes beyond just like having like opening up like a market for like these women and providing like income is really like kind of like showing like the humanity like in the process.
Ilhan and I would go up to these kiosks and they give you like a huge bag filled with flowers and snacks and envelopes with letters of advice, and then they would also give us money too. And as I had said before, like when we felt so guilty because it wasn't even like small amounts of money too. We knew it was like a significant financial amount for like these villages, and so we asked Michael, which is the reseller, what should we do with it? Like, should we give it back? Like, we feel really weird taking it. And so he said he's been receiving it for years, and he's told them over and over, like, I don't need money from you, like, this is part of my job, like, please, like it's really okay. And so then he eventually realized too that when someone gives you something, like, and you refuse it, you're taking away like their privilege to give to you. And so even if you don't think that they should be giving it to you, or you feel like you might have more resources than someone else, like you're taking away their privilege to give you a gift, and like that is a gift within itself too. And so it's kind of interesting to go to places where you feel like you may be more financially well off from someone, but that doesn't mean that you can't accept what they have to give as well, because we feel like we have more, it's easier for us to give, but that doesn't mean that other people don't want to.
Even just the privilege to be like trying to discern vocation and like figure out what I want to do with my life. Like not a lot of people in the world have that ability to like have too many choices after graduation. Like, do I want to do medical school? Do I want to go into business? Do I want to work for the government? Like, I have the ability to choose where my life goes, but a lot of the girls that I saw, like, they had dreams, but they had no way of really achieving them, and that was really heartbreaking to see.
Her dreams, I guess, and one of her passions that she said, like, was instilled in her by her parents, like, she said, like, I just, like, want to help people, and, like, RegSearch is, like, letting me do that, because that's also a privilege, like, us being able to go to these countries and, like, help, I guess, in some way, not like we're fixing or changing or improving, but we are, like, adding a little bit of help, adding something to, like, what these SEs are trying to do. So that was also just something that I really, I don't know, felt impacted by her.